Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of The Outsiders #1. This is a new book from DC Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team behind this book. This book is written by Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly, with art by Robert Carey, Valentina Taddeo on colors, letters by Tom Napolitano. Uh, I am a very big fan of these uh, teams in the DC world that are kind of on the fringe. And by the name, as you can see here, this is a new iteration of the Outsiders. This is completely different from the version that Batman has put together multiple times. And it looks like we're going to get a more of a Batwoman centric book. We also have a few other characters that you'll be familiar with. So let's see what's going on in this issue. In this issue, explore the forgotten corners of the DC multiverse with Batwoman and Luke Fox. A universe of secrets is about to come to light. Batman protects Gotham City from evil. Batman Inc. protects the rest of the unknown world. But what about the unknown world? What of the ancient evils of hidden tombs and forgotten tragedies from magic and mad science fueled superheroic century? Using his fortune, Luke Fox launches a new organization dedicated to shining the light into the world's darkest corners. His first recruit, Kate Kane, the Batwoman, who will re-embrace her military background to protect Luke's dream and encounter every bit of strangeness in the DCU has to offer. And just you wait until you meet the third man, or learn what universe-shattering secret they've discovered buried in Antarctica. The Outsiders is the return of a comic book archaeology digging into all the forgotten corners of DC's history to preserve, record, and better understand the nature of the DC multiverse and the forgotten stories that make up its fabric. Wow, what a great pitch for a book, and that really encapsulates everything that you read. Um, but I gotta say, the main thing that I really enjoyed about this book is the relationship between Luke Fox and Kate Kane. I think they are two characters that they are part. They're kind of part of the Bat family as far as like you know they work with Batman, but they're not in what I would call the inner circle. I think Kate and Luke both have a, a interesting relationship when it comes to with Bruce, uh, but they do have stuff in common. I think they know they can trust each other, and I think they're both very good at what they do. So I really appreciate that. I think it's a really interesting way to have these two characters team up. So yeah, I think Lansing and Kelly did a really interesting job putting together a roster like this, and also to explore uh, a section of the world or the DC universe that maybe we haven't really gone into for a little while. So I think that's going to be really fun. So let's take a look at some of the preview art here. Now, I'm not very familiar with Robert Carey's work or the rest of the team, but to me, I really like the pacing of the book. I like the way that the conversations kind of flow here at the beginning. It was pretty easy for me to tell who the characters are, although once they get into the costumes, they are so much more recognizable, especially Luke Fox, right? It's hard to tell when it's just like somebody in a suit. Uh, because you're so much more used to seeing him in the Batwing outfit. But yeah, once everyone suits up, I really like the redesigns. I really like the new outfit. The colors are pretty cool, and then they get different little costumes uh, because we have to go on different kinds of missions. I love that. I love them using that. So you won't get to see those in the preview. You might get to see them in some of the variant covers, but yeah, check this out. I love this plane. What is this? This is the Luke Fox bat plane. I like the fact that Luke Fox is the one that still kind of has some money now that Bruce is broke, so he can do stuff like this. And then of course we get a lot of really cool action, and I just really like how um, in the fights here in the middle page, everything's obscured by the smoke, and you just kind of see the flashes of the muzzle, the flash muzzle as it goes off, and that's where we see the strikes and the fights. Really fun way to portray that. So, yeah, this one definitely something worth checking out if you want something a little bit different and off the beaten path, something that doesn't need years of continuity. I think this is a good book for that, and then something to explore some of the depths of the DC universe, because these are not, I wouldn't call these characters like some at the top of the list of anyone. Uh, they're not the most popular characters, but I think they can be fun if they are explored by the right team. So very cool stuff. Really cool variants once again, as I mentioned at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.